Welcome to the 46th chapter of Genesis. We're continuing the story of Joseph, and Joseph has just sent the brothers back to pick up his father Jacob and bring him to Israel. It begins in verse 1. Aparas they Israel, and Israel departing, Kepanta ta'aftu, and all of his, Ilthan epi tofrir to Orku, and he came upon the well of the oath, and that is Beersheba. We'll go there. So here's Beersheba is up here, and he's going over here into Egypt. And Thesean, and he sacrificed a sacrifice. Totheo to Patrosaf to Isaac, to the God of his father Isaac, the Lord. In verse 2, Ipe they Otheos, and God said to Israel, in oramati tis niktos, in a vision in the night, oramati orama, panorama, a vision, panorama is all around, of the night, niktos, nocturnal, or derivatives. Epon, saying, Yaakov, Yaakov, Jacob, Jacob. O they Ipe, Tiestin, and he said, what is it? O they legi avto, and he said to him, Ego imi o theos ton pateron su, I am the God of your fathers. There's that ego imi, it's just I am. God of your fathers. Mi fovu, phobia, fear. Katavine is Egypton, and to Egypt. Isgar ethnos mega piso se akia, for I will make you into a great nation there. Ethnos, ethnic. It's a derivative, that word. Verse 4. Ke ego katavisome metasu is Egypton, and I will go down with you into Egypt. Ke ego anavivaso se is telos, and I will transport you to the end, or to the finish. You'll get there. Ke iosif epivali tas hiras avtu epi tu saphthalmus su, and Joseph will put his hands upon your eyes. Ophthalmus. I believe he means when he dies and he closes his eyes. May be wrong, but it's my guess. Verse 5. Anesti they Yaakov apo tu friatos tu orku, and Jacob rose up from the well of the oath. Ke anelavon ii Israel, Yaakov ton patera avton. And the sons of Israel took up Jacob their father. Ketin aposkavin, and the belongings. Ketas ginekas avton, epi tas amaxas, as apestilan Iosif, are avton. And their wives upon the wagons which Joseph sent to carry him. Verse 6, Ke analavontas tas iparchon ta avton, and taking up their possessions, Ke pasantin katisin in ektisanto in gi Canaan, and all the property which they acquired in the land of Canaan, isilthon is Egypton, they entered into Egypt. So they weren't in Canaan very long, just 2 generations. Abraham came in the middle of his life, and then Isaac, and now Jacob is leaving. So Yaakov kepan to sperma avtu, Jacob and all his seed are now entering. Met avtu, with him. In verse 7, I ton ion avtu met avtu, sons and the sons of his sons with him. Thigateres ke thigateres ton thigateron avtu, daughters and daughters of his daughters. He had, the daughter was Dinah, and probably these daughters are the wives of the sons. And I believe in the last chapter I mentioned, I think I said Tamar was the one that was taken by Shechem, and all the brothers killed the people of Shechem, and it was Dinah. Kepan to sperma avtu igagan is Egypton, and all his seed he led into Egypt. In verse 8, Tavta they ta onomata ton ion Israel, and these are the names of the sons of Israel. Ton isel thon ton is Egypton ama Yaakov, to patriav ton. the ones entering into Egypt, together with Jacob their father. Yaakov K-E-E Avtu, Jacob and his sons. The prototokos, Yaakov, Reuven, the firstborn of Jacob, Reuben. We're now going to go through all these names, and you might wonder why bother with all these different names. But if your name was in this list, you probably wouldn't want me to skip it over, so we'll go through these names. Verse 9, I'll just read the Greek name, and you can follow underneath with the English name, which comes from the King James. They, Reuven, sons of Reuben, Enoch, Kephalu, Azrom, He Harmi, 10. They, Simeon, sons of Simeon, Emuel, Ke Yamin, Ke Lod, Ke Ahin, Ke Zahar, Ke Saul, Eos tis Hananitidos, and Shaul, son of the Canaanites. So these men were marrying into the Canaanites, and would have probably fallen apart. As I mentioned, the family would have fallen apart if it wouldn't have been for Joseph. Verse 11, they Levi, sons of Levi, Gerson, Ke Kaath, Ke Merari, and these all became priests later, the priesthood. Verse 12, they Judah, and the sons of Judah, Ke Avnan, Ke Silom, Ke Phares, Ke Zara, Apethanan they Ke Avnan, and and Onan died in Gi Canaan, and that was when Tamar then came into place, and Judah raised up children for his sons by Tamar playing a prostitute on the road. Again unto they Phares, and the sons born of Phares, Ezron Ke Emuel. Verse 13. They Issachar, sons of Issachar, Tholah Ke Phua, Ke Asum, Ke Samvran. 14. They Zavulon, sons of Zebulun, Sared Ke Alon, Ke Ahoil. 15. Uti Leas, and these are the sons of Leah. This is the first wife that Jacob had. Us Eganise to Yaakov in Mesopotamia te Syrias, whom she born to Jacob in Mesopotamia of Syria. Ke Thinan, and that was up in Haran, up high up in Syria. Ke Thinan tin Thigatera Avtu, and Dinah his daughter. Pase Psyche, all the souls. Ke Thigateras, Triaconta Tris, 30 and 3. Verse 16. They Gad, sons of Gad, Saphon Ke Agis, Ke Savnis, Ke Thasovan, Ke Aidis, Ke Eoridis, Ke Eroilis. 17. They Asir, sons of Asher, Emna, Esua, Ke Euel, Ke Varia, Ke Sarah, Adelphiafton, their sister, Sarah their sister. They Varia, Hovor, Ke Melchiel. 18. Uti Zelphas, in Edoka, Lavan, Leah, Tithigatriav too, and Zilpah was the maid of Leah. Then Laban gave Leah to his daughter. Etika tutis to Yosef, who bore these to Jacob. Deca ex psychos, 16 souls.